everybody doing? Welcome to our Wednesday campaign.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back to our Wednesday campaign here, the Cult Busters. Last week,
I really feel like we should have a theme song for that when you say Cult Busters.
something that starts with like, and then goes into like, who you gonna call? Like, something like that. Is that what you're
I
thinking?
was thinking this fancy
Can you sing some
tavern
more of
music.
it? Just keep going.
No. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, I won't be satisfied until this video gets taken down.
Oh man. Last week, you all did some exploring in the library. Had some conversations with some people. Got attacked in the middle of the night by two duplexes. Your companion, Henrietta, decided to stay behind and watch the library. And you took a free teleport out of town from the Dawn Queen,
Totally regretting it.
which landed you quite literally in hot water.
You need to ask to see her teleporting license first. Lesson learned.
Rookie mistakes. A lot of you. So what that is, you guys hit the water from the teleport. What would you guys like to do?
Float above the water with my boots.
I would like to tread carefully.
I would preferably like to avoid dying.
Again.
I mean, not wrong. Not wrong.
Wait, can Lucius even die?
We might be about to find out.
Okay.
Can Lucius even float?
I can't swim, so I'm guessing I'm sinking at this point.
Yeah, Brooke is not happy.
As you guys are hitting the water, you're flailing, so you were staying on the surface for a brief second. Here.
How far up do we fall from, dare I ask?
Oh, it's just like your feet hit the ground. Like they would normally be like a couple inches above the ground to hit the teleport, except your feet don't stop, they just go into the water.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go ahead and wild shape into a shark of some sort.
Okay.
And I'm immediately gonna go save Farzu.
Because Barsu is no longer on top of the water.
Well, as far as he's
Yeah,
the one who
I'm-
knows which direction to go.
Yeah.
Smart is what that is.
He can tell me where to take them.
Yeah, I guess you guys don't want Farzu to die now.
We need our navigator.
Yeah.
Especially now.
It's
Well, you guys do. I have 4 hours to find land.
Up to 4 hours of flight.
okay. I will also remind you, level 6, your companion now has a swim speed as well.
Yeah, I'm saving Farzu first. I don't know how long it takes me to do that.
Okay.
And I don't know how we're doing this, but I guess I gotta swim everyone back.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna telepathically tell all of them, 2 of y'all get on my wolf. And I'm gonna tell my wolf to let him.
Important.
To not bite their heads off and throw them.
Okay.
While this is going on, I'm just floating above the water and I'm looking around to see if I can see any ships coming or anything that could pose a complication.
I'm trying to see what you could see from there. Make a perception check.
A passive 20.
Okay. You do not see any ships in your immediate vicinity. And you do catch on the horizon, southeast, what appears to be Roguewater.
I'll just point it out to everyone and say, I think it's that way.
Are you sure?
Uh-oh.
Your mic's messing up.
I was trying to act like I was underwater.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it.
Let me go save him as well.
Okay.
Let me just swim down and gather up all the sinking people.
Okay.
I'll go swim next to the wolf, or hang on to the wolf.
Like you can get on him.
Okay. I was gonna let one of the smaller people get on him, and I'm not against being in the water, so.
Rook will grab onto the first thing she can that seems to be floating.
Which is the wolf doggy paddling with his claws out.
I think it's also possible, like, I don't know exactly how the rules for mounts work and stuff like that, but I think because I'm medium, I think if you're small, you could, like, ride on my shoulders or something
You
as
want
I
me to mount
fly.
you? Is that what you're saying?
I
That's what
mean,
he
I'm
said.
down, again, I'm
Dietrich is down
famously
for
down
anything.
for whatever.
This is like a Christmas scene. Red and
Oh
green.
my.
Okay.
You know, I
Between-
almost bought a potion of water walking from that store, and then I didn't.
You guys walked past, right? All the medals that gave you water walking for an hour.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we won't need that. How
Oh
often
no,
does that
swim
come
speed is
up in a
60
D&D
feet for an
campaign?
hour.
Yeah.
How often do you get dumped into the middle of the friggin' ocean?
Apparently a lot.
No more teleporting for a while.
Rook will
We
take
got you
out
baited.
some of her dust of dryness and drain at least a little bit of the ocean to hold on to for later.
Oh, it's like pissing in the ocean, but just like the opposite.
The
Not
inverse,
that it
yeah.
matters. But
It was apparently like 15 cubic feet or something, which is a lot.
not in the
still hate-
ocean.
Well, yeah, but
I still hate our shower thoughts for the worst ocean comment ever. People will not swim in a pool when there is a dead body in it, but they will swim in the ocean that has a lot of dead bodies. So what you're telling me is there is a correct volume to dead body ratio that is acceptable.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can't see dead body, that makes it different.
Yeah.
On that note,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna start
same-
swimming.
Okay.
Same logic applies to people won't swim in a pool if there's poop in it.
Yeah. Between the
People will
wolf
swim
and
in
the
the
shark.
ocean. What do you think's in the ocean?
How much
They should
strength
have
does the
sex
shark
there.
have?
How much what?
Oh, wolf has +4? Okay.
I thought you asked about the shark because I've got
No.
that stat block too.
Yeah, it has +2, but it is technically large.
Mm-hmm.
Large.
Have you and the wolf make a athletics check for me.
The wolf got a. Sorry, playing with two stat blocks. He got a 17 and I got a 19.
You're able to keep up a fast pace because I assume you're taking your movement and then dashing.
Yes.
Essentially dashing, dash swimming. It will take you the better part of. I have to math and I don't like it. It will take
You
you
put
all...
us in this position.
It's true. The die did, actually, to be fair. It'll take you all close to 3 hours to get
Less than 3 hours or more than 3 hours?
just about 3 hours.
I need to know because my wild shape ends in 3 hours.
Yeah, the math ends up being like 2 hours and 51 minutes. If you need to know for your boots, by the way, Dietrich.
Boots last 4 hours. So I
Agreed.
You
should be
don't
good
have to
to-
use all of the charge at once, though, right?
So the boots, it says you can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours. Each time you use it, the minimum duration is a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then every 12 hours the boots aren't in use, they regain 2 hours of flying capability.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think I should now be down to like an hour and like 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so okay.
Cool. All right. Just remember 2 plus 2 equals fish. I will also say because of where you guys swam up. Now I have to do. You guys arrive on the beach, Dietrich. You would recognize this as Fishhook in Roguewater. And it is about Farzu. The sun will officially set in about 15 minutes as you arrive to the home of piracy, as the sounds of debauchery fill up the evening air. The smell of rum, food cooking on the streets, stuff on fire. You have no idea what. Can't see it. You can hear loud noises emanating from possibly everywhere here.
Yeah,
Just
once we get on the
take a deep breath and inhale that sea air and all the smells and say, oh, home sweet home. Just
No offense, it's quite a smelly home.
wouldn't have it any other way, friend.
Also salt water and stinky fish.
Just keep in mind, when we get into town, everything in this town wants to kill you. So just mind your own business and don't look at anybody funny, and you should be fine.
I would like to turn into a clown. Oh wait.
I would like
Watch
to
your step.
shapeshift
This
back.
place can be a little rough.
I don't remember what the flip side of that is.
Was the flip side.
And I'm looking quite white instead of my typical gray color.
Okay.
I just look like me. Don't really feel like trying to disguise myself in this place. People here know me well enough, but I'm not really a weird sight to anyone.
I just look over at Farzu. Why are you so gray? We're alive. You're here. I didn't let you die.
I almost joined my wife.
What, at the bottom of the ocean?
In afterlife.
I didn't know you had a wife.
What are you talking about? I would have just brought you back to life.
I don't think I'd want to if I actually died. But
But
thank
we
you for
need you.
saving. Well, yeah, I don't want to die yet. But if I was dead, I don't think I'd want to leave her again. Not ready to join her, but if I join her, I ain't leaving her. And yes, I did have a wife.
What happened?
Mm.
If you don't mind me asking.
She died.
How
That's
did
why
it
I don't.
how did it happen?
Uh, it was. It was one of the worst things to happen. That's why I could never go back to my home. We were expecting a child. And that's when you'll just see Farzu just kind of clam right up and go into like a blank kind of stare, being that close that he almost died himself.
Rook reaches out very slowly, very carefully, pats him gently on the shoulder.
He'll kind of jump a little.
She flinches back and apologizes and scurries away.
I think Dietrich just has no idea what to say to that. So he just will leave it.
Dietrich, Emrys, and Rook. You'll have noticed, even though the nightlife has started, sitting on the beach, you have started to attract a little bit of attention of people looking at you from the streets and the little walkways.
Anyone I recognize?
Not from this distance.
I'll just keep walking toward town then. And I'll say, now there are a bunch of different places we could stay, and a lot of different kinds of trouble we could get into tonight, but I think if I'm gonna find out about this amulet, there's really only one person in town that I trust. So if you'll follow me, I'll take us to where we can get some half decent food and a warm bed and hopefully some information.
Lead the way.
After you.
Yep.
Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna take everybody to the Barnacle.
Right. Easy enough. It is, at this point, the closest one to you all. It is in Southgate. just outside of the wall to this city. What you all see when you would walk into the barnacle is what can only be described as a real life equivalent to a dive bar that decided to have a pirate theme to it. Everything is run down and just covered to hide the holes in the wall. Steal a wheel off a ship and nail it to the wall.
Looking around the room.
Flags on
Oh,
the
sorry.
ceiling, pirate flags hanging from the ceiling from different ships. Bar stools that clearly you were repaired by stealing someone's peg leg. Like, that is the type of establishment you are walking into.
A lovely place.
It really is, isn't it? So
Interesting.
do I see Tatiana working?
Yes, she is behind the bar this evening.
And do I recognize anyone else in the bar, in the room?
Make a perception check.
Terrible. Just passive 20.
With a quick glance, if you're using your passive, no. Maybe one or two people you worked on a pirate ship with can't quite put a face to the name, or the other way around.
Okay. I will walk up to the bar then and wait till I can get Tatiana's attention.
Yeah, it's a fairly busy night in here. Eventually, you'll see this older female fire genasi. Big ponytail, shaved sides to the head. Kind of walk up and just stand at the bar and put a hand on it. Just look at you.
Hello, Tatiana. Miss me?
Not
And she'll probably notice that, like, the last time I was here was maybe a few months ago. And I'm now much better dressed than I ever was when I was living there. I have like a nice, elegant black tunic. I've got this shiny breastplate. I've got a magic sword and a magic shield. Like I've literally and figuratively leveled up since the last time she saw me.
I was going to say, look what the cat dragged in, but you're much too well dressed for that, and I don't see the cat anywhere.
It's good to know. I don't much enjoy getting dragged places by her.
Fair enough. I
What's
thought
new?
you had given up the life. What brings you back?
I have given up the life. Unfortunately, fate seems to have dragged me back here. I'd like you to meet my new companions. We call ourselves the Cult Busters. Turns out I'm a good guy now. Who'd ever have thought?
There's a lot to unpack in that statement.
We had a bit of nasty business with some dwarves and went to go see some elves, which was terrifically boring.
Sounds dreadful.
But there's some information I need. There's something here that I need to find. Have you ever you know just about everyone in town, right?
Hey, if they come into my bar,
Right, but who doesn't come into your bar, Tatiana?
several people.
Do you ever have any run-ins with a A gentleman who goes by the name of Horan. He runs with a Captain Falstad. They sail on the Scythe. Ring any bells?
Make an intelligence check. It's a 10. Falstad doesn't sail out of here regularly.
Oh, they didn't look like regulars to me either. I mean, if they were here often, I probably would have known them already. But we
The name is familiar, though.
does this jog your memory? And I'll make sure no one's looking and discreetly show her my purple tattoo.
Kind of like her tongue in her cheek. Looks up at you. When did he get you?
When did who get me?
You don't know.
You really shouldn't be that surprised at that, Tatiana. The sheer volume of things I haven't known since we met.
That's fair. That's fair. Would you like a meeting?
Yes, I would.
I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate that. Could I get a round of beers for my friends here? And we'll need a couple rooms for the night if you've got them.
Yeah, how many do you need?
How many do they sleep? I don't remember. It's been a while.
Two beds each room.
We'll need 3 then.
Alright. 4 gold a room. How many beers?
6, because the unknown character is not with us yet.
Unmet character or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I appreciate the joke.
So 6 beers, 3 rooms.
Could I get something stronger than beer?
Could I not receive
Well,
beer? Is there any other drink?
You can drink whatever you like, but the beer is on me.
Any milk or
Ah.
juice?
I really want to take the
That's
beer
a
and pour it
that's a
on you.
good suggestion. Milk and juice. Just kidding.
Any bananas?
How many jugs?
I mean, I have a large selection at my disposal. 3 gold for the 6 beers.
So 3 gold for the 6 beers, 12 gold for the 3 rooms.
Yes.
Okay, so 15 gold, and everybody has a beer, and we have a place to sleep.
If you want something stronger, what can I get you?
What's your strongest drink?
Like your strongest milk, please.
Careful, Farzu, you don't want to end up sleeping with the goats again.
For 5
Might
gold,
have
I'll
some
make
fun.
you the strongest drink I've ever made.
Deal. Slaps down 5 gold.
All right. Also, milk. What are you, 13?
Keeps your bones strong.
I just like milk. I've been craving it at the moment.
I always preferred the not letting people break them strategy.
What, you drink milk?
I mean,
Kills bugs dead.
the best I can do is, fruit juice in terms of non-alcoholic.
I'll go for it. Perfect.
All right. Yeah, just like 3 silver. It's normally a mixer.
Gives the 3 silver up.
While this is all happening, I'll just say to everyone, oh, and everyone, I'd like you to meet Tatiana, the best damn bartender in Roguewater, and well, probably the reason I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice to meet you, Miss
Actually,
Tatiana. Hi, Brooke.
Nice to
Dietrich,
meet
she's
you all.
one of the reasons you're alive.
Oh no, you've all saved my ass plenty of time. But Tatiana here showed me the ropes of this place when I was new in town, when, in my ignorance, I probably would have gotten murdered several times over.
Just several, not many.
It's a lot.
It is. Um,
good to have someone show the ropes.
She also pulls up this larger shot glass up over the table, and it is a layered, just a shit ton of layers of different alcohol, perfectly layered, and slides it across to Farzu.
Oh, this looks neat.
Farzu, I'm scared for you.
It's okay, you saved me once.
I'll protect you from any tables, and I'll protect the tables from you.
I think the table breaker is no longer with us, sadly.
All right, you could drink it.
Oh, yes, sirree, Baba.
She's enjoying a nice book, Lucius, isn't she?
Yes. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Good thing my constitution is a 7 plus 7. That'd be an equal of 10.
You rolled a 3, you got a 10.
My dice aren't playing well with me tonight.
Your mouth goes numb as it hits your stomach, and it turns. You almost immediately feel drunk. You take 12 poison damage and have the poisoned condition for the next 2 hours.
Oh. Oh my.
Farzu, are you okay?
That's really tasty.
Tatiana, where is the nearest goat pen?
Nope.
Don't worry, we have fun. Farzu, it's okay. We're just gonna take you to bed. Don't worry.
Not that drunk.
Tatiana, can you have another one? I'll take care of this. Farzu, you'd like one, wouldn't you?
Well, I think I'll stick with the bear.
Can we have it chased in the beer?
You
He
see
wants
what
another
attracted
one.
me to these assholes.
If he wants another one, he has to ask for it.
Hey Farzu, your tab's on me tonight. Go crazy.
Oh dear lord.
Does that include Clyde's tail?
Crabs?
I think he asked if it included Clydesdale.
Yeah, we'll take him out to the barn. He'll be okay.
I mean, whatever does it for you, Farzu. We don't judge.
No, let's be that. No. Very, yes, anyways.
All right, so I speak Farzu, and he's saying yes. I would like another shot.
I can actually speak into his mind, and he's saying he would like another one.
He has to.
I can read his mind.
He has to.
He
ask
just did.
me directly in a way
He
I
did.
understand. In a way I understand.
Mr. Farzu, I think it's a good time for
And I
you
paid
to.
double to bend the rules this one time.
How about we stop peer pressuring? Let's all calm down now, everyone. Oh dear lord.
Triple.
Tatiana kind of gives you an eye and kind of eyes Dunce and Emerus like she has some evil thing that she might have done to you at one point concocted to get like the nod from you at this point.
Let's do it.
Dietrich. I'll give him another shot if you each do one of my famous lager shots.
It's been a while.
Deal.
Wait, does that mean he has to do both of these?
No, it means she'll give him another one
Look,
of that shot if you
Do
guys
a
do
lager
this
shot.
Yeah,
I'll
but
do one.
you said each. He's still part of our group as of the
I
each,
meant
right?
you two. I meant you two, Chuckle Fox.
Oh,
I'll do
Okay.
one. Go ahead and slide me it.
Works underneath the bar, puts him on top, and then floats like an inch of lager on top of these like rocks glasses and slides them across to you guys. And immediately, as she slides it and it just ever so slightly moves, the lager sinks underneath the liquor and it turns a different color and starts bubbling.
I'm just gonna pick up the shot glass and throw it back.
yep.
I have a horrible
I follow Emerson's lead on this one.
Oh dear lord.
I need you both to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Have my dice out. I'm a bad player today.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay.
Mine's a 17.
Okay.
I was looking for
Emrys.
my con modifier, but yeah, let's
Emrys,
be real.
you get +2 to strengthen Constitution for the next 8 hours. Dunce face plants on the bar and falls on the floor unconscious.
Sure.
Is he okay?
No, he'll be fine.
It'll be good. Farzu, you get a free drink though.
Fireworks.
That'd be fine. I hope that was fireworks.
You still have power.
No, not a transformer. Not where I was going. But anyway.
Oh. So is there another shot in front of me now?
I don't know.
No,
I'm
she
unconscious.
just did it to knock one of them, knock one over both of them out, so they would stop asking.
That's actually a really good drink, by the way.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Tatiana.
It's great. Looks over the bar. It's just great. Anyways,
I was just saying that his tab is on me tonight because he did that crazy drink, and I figured he would want another one, but seems like he
Anyways.
can't speak very well.
Anyways.
Now that my urgent business is out of the way, what's new? What's going on in town?
Oh, father. There's been more demand for pirates, which is always good. But it means less of the captains are here. There's less people here. So business is slow sometimes. They're all running the blockade, which has become rich business.
Why the uptick?
Well, the longer the blockades go on, the more desperate people get. Even though they can travel and send goods over land, it takes longer. Things go bad.
Very true.
Well, if business is good for the pirates, even though your business may have slowed down for now, it means when the pirates come home, they'll have more money to spend, I would think.
That is true, but they're not home as often because, they're restocking places like Beckgard or
Oh, true.
Ceres or Faymeyer, and then immediately, running back through the blockade up to Trost or Rhineport or Calborn or wherever.
Well, it's
However, when they
it's
come
hard to keep
back,
pirates. It's hard to keep pirates away from this place for too long.
that is very true. It's very true.
What's going on in town tonight? We saw a lot of people out when we were on our way here.
Oh, a couple of the ships just got back into town. I imagine they're making debauchery.
Whereabouts? Couple of these clowns might be interested in checking that out with me.
Um, God, I think one of the casinos is having fights in their pit tonight, which
Oh,
always draws a crowd.
oh. Suddenly,
Yeah,
Lucius actually seems really interested. Go on.
Yeah, bare knuckle fights.
A
Lots
scrap.
lots of money to be had
Mm,
if
okay,
you bet right.
that is true.
Word of advice: don't listen to Dietrich's advice.
that is excellent advice, and I'm pretty sure they knew that already.
Really, I thought Dietrich's advice had
I
been quite useful.
I just felt the need to reiterate that if it was not already apparent. Obviously, there's stuff going on with the other casinos every night. Degenerates in their gambling. One of the ships I think just got back into town. Not sure whose. Nobody's told me yet. But
Yeah, perhaps we'll take a walk and go investigate.
next,
I think our friend who is on the ground might need a barn to sleep in tonight, though.
Hey, all
you
I just
bought the
start
room.
giggling.
You bought the rooms. Use them.
Yeah, we'll take him up to one of the rooms and he can sleep it off.
Good. All right. I will also say good luck.
Thank you very much.
After I assume you take Dunce up and put him to bed. Farzu, are you staying or going as well?
Gonna go.
Your mouth is
Attempt
no
to,
longer,
at least.
Your mouth is no longer numb. You're
Oh,
still
cool.
very intoxicated.
This seems like it might be fun.
Where would you like to saunter off to next?
Well, casinos or fighting pits, so I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, the fights are at
They
one
can
of the
both be.
casinos.
Oh, okay.
It's like a back.
So
They have
I'll
like
take.
a back room where they do bare knuckle fights.
Do I know which casino?
When you were here last, they primarily happened at the Talisman.
Let's head to the Talisman then. Should be
Curious about
fun
the
as long as she's not working. Well, I guess we'll find out.
I'm kind of curious about the ship what came in. Do you mind if I go check that out and then come join you?
Sure, go right ahead.
Just get the name, maybe. And you want to come with to the docks?
I'm sorry. Where were you going, Dietrich?
I think we'll head over to the Talisman. It's it's my personal favorite casino in town, but they also do the fighting pits in the back. That
Then
seems to be where the action is tonight, and I'm sure we could ask around and find out what ship just came in when we're there. I imagine that's where most of the sailors will be.
Oh, you think
wouldn't
so, really?
mind. I wouldn't mind going there myself if you'd
Okay.
have me.
Do they have step stools so us short folks can see?
Indubitably.
So above game, it is a pit, but there is like a fence constructed around it, and there are seats going down. So it's a very, very tight arena. So theoretically, yes, you could see
Okay.
eventually when you get there.
I'll relay that information to Rook.
Okay. Good, because I ain't paying to get in just to stare at people's asses all night.
Oh no,
I'd
they make
pay
their
for
money
that.
on the betting. They don't make their money on the selling tickets. All right, is anybody else going to the docks with Rook?
I
Do you still
will.
want to go to the docks? If we can just ask about the ship at the casino, it's your
This would be
call.
more fun if we just ask at the casino. Never mind. I'll go with you guys.
Okay.
Welcome to the Talisman Casino. Inside the gates of Roguewater. Semi near to where you guys landed in Fishhook. It's two former buildings that used to be separated that have now been combined, and there has been an extension on top, and you can tell it's kind of been extended into the back where the alley used to be as well. You walk inside, it smells heavy of smoke, and immediately see it in the air as well. You can hear things like roulette wheels, chips being thrown around. A loud raucous coming from somewhere in the back of this place as well. Dietrich, no, she is not working.
Ooh, dodged a bullet.
What are you trying to avoid?
A certain dragonborn.
Someone you owe money to?
No, she just found out about a couple of the other women, and now she wants to kill me.
Well, that just
choose
sounds
violence.
unhealthy. Surely it'd be better if you talked with her about this.
Great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Don't worry, I have other great suggestions.
You think that if I go seek out this woman who wants to murder me and calmly explained that we never had a conversation about exclusivity. I assumed it was fine. Then she would just not want to kill me anymore? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it might be better to uh, communicate. I wouldn't say that you should go unarmed or tied up or something, but it, it, it wouldn't hurt to try to talk things out. No?
It's probably too late for that. I think she made a voodoo doll of me or something. It's
Oh, those are
I just
nasty.
try to avoid.
Right, right. Those are quite nasty.
But
Anything we should look out for? Anyone we should look out for? What's she look like? She wouldn't want to kill us too, right?
so is there like a front desk or someone taking tickets or selling tickets or
So
whatnot?
when you guys get to the back of the casino, where the entrance to the fight pit is, there's just basically like a hanging canvas sheet there that you kind of walk through. And on both sides of the door, there are counters where people can place bets on upcoming fights with chalkboards with like the odds and such behind them. And then when a match is done, they put a line through it.
I glance at the names on the chalkboard. Who's fighting tonight?
Couple pirates whose names you would recognize in passing. The one that sticks out to you though is that she's not at her normal job at the casino tonight. She's fighting.
Ooh, that's an interesting development. Well, it turns out she is working tonight, people. Just not on the floor.
Does she look like? But this is me asking out of character.
Like you're asking me what she looks like?
Or it's like anyone who would be able to just tell me out of character. I like who's describing her.
I'm the only one who knows her.
You don't get to know that yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen her yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I did say out loud, like, oh, looks like she is working. She's just not on the casino floor. She's fighting. I didn't know she
Lucius
was into
will
that.
that Lucius will definitely look down to see what's going on.
Currently, there is a fight wrapping up. Just based off a quick glance, tieflings fighting like a half elf or something. It'll be over shortly.
Sure, you said she was a dragonborn?
Yeah, so her name's Xiang, or a red dragonborn.
Can't. I'm only seeing uh halflings.
Well, she's not fighting right now, Lucius.
Oh.
Look at the board. She's up, this is the schedule. She's up
Oh.
later.
Ah, okay.
After they clean the ring out, her fight would actually be next.
Who's she fighting against?
The name does not ring any bells at all.
I'll go up and put 50 gold on Xiang.
Okay, it's 3-1 for her.
Must be
And the person
You must be very confident in her.
they are fighting has 7-1 odds. But Dietrich has 50 gold. Is anybody else going to place bets on either side?
Nope. I'm gonna hang on to my gold.
I'll just grab a seat.
It's easy enough to work your way down into an area. They are gonna do last call for bets now. If anybody else is planning on dropping money on it,
I'll do 25 gold on the woman he likes.
person counters like, who likes? I need a name.
The big fella, Dietrich. Pirate dude.
Gives you a very, very confused look. The one with the 3-1 odds, or the one with the 7-1 odds, little man?
3-1 is better, I think.
Is it? I forgot how gambling odds work.
The lower the number, I think, the higher the odds.
Yeah.
Like 1 out of 3 versus 1 out of 7.
Yeah. Also means you get less money, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Above game, her name is Xiang. Xiang. I don't know if it was too on the nose giving the red dragonborn a Chinese name, but that's what I'm
Little
going
bit.
with.
Little bit.
Lethal tiny bit.
Little tiny bit. Alright.
Little maybe bit.
As you guys take your seats, they clear the elven man out of the ring off on a stretcher, blood kind of coming out of one of his ears.
Ooh, nasty.
Clearly did not get the best of that in it. And then they do the introductions. The next match. Out comes Zhang, basically in a dealer's outfit from the casino, but one that has had the sleeves cut off and has had the pants like cut off at the knees to kind of make it more of like an MMA outfit with like a rope belt around their waist. Looking very focused and like they got bored of dealing at the casino and started, dealing in fists instead. And the second person will come out. Megs, would you like to describe your character?
You see a white direborn wolf come out, and she looks a little awkward because she's like her hands are in position for where there should be a bow, but clearly there's no bow. And she's just got some plain leather armor on, nothing fancy. Her hair, she has purple hair that is up in a big ponytail. And she looks at the dragonborn, and you can see her tail kind of like she's a little nervous.
Person in the center of the ring. Alright, I want a good fight. Dirty, clean doesn't matter, as long as it's good. Alright, you ready? Fight. I need Megs to roll initiative, please.
Dirty 20.
You're going first. Also, for the sake of
Yeah.
argument, unarmed strikes will do 1d4 in the arena instead of your bludgeoning.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so it's unarmed, so I'm gonna go in with my claws. First attack. 14.
14 will miss.
Back with the second. 13.
That will also miss. Right. Also, it is 1d6 plus your strength mod, rather. 17 doesn't hit you, does it?
Nope.
Okay. So one goes over top of your head, who's thinking you're gonna move back and tries to get it and misses. The other one you step back on, and it's back to you. Claw's still out.
Go back in again. And that's a 9.
Oh no.
Second attack. 14. I'm change dice, damn it.
Having Megs' character do something strength-based was kind of mean for the first
Little bit.
encounter.
Little bit. Also doesn't help that I also rolled a 2 and a 3, so those won't hit either. As you are just basically testing each other's patience and how much stamina they have to dodge these attacks in the early going of this fray, as it is once again your turn.
Oh, she missed again?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 3. Those don't hit.
Okay. She'll go in one more time with the claws.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural one.
Oh.
Try again.
I yell out, but I cover my mouth a little bit so nobody can really tell that it's me yelling it.
Yeah.
And I just yell out, "Come on, hit each other!"
What was
I
the
rolled
second one?
a 3 for a 6.
Oh my god. Alright, so the first one is going to hit. Is going to be a nat 20 for 8 points of damage because I rolled a 1 on the die. And the second one will miss with a nat 1.
Equally balanced.
As all things should be.
Respect. But he said dirty was okay. She's gonna produce flame.
Oh, shit.
Is that legal? I thought they were
That's
supposed to
8.
be.
So you roll an
Is
8?
Yeah.
She literally will just, like, shove it in her mouth. Like, I'm a red dragonborn. Make a dexterity saving throw.
And responding to Lucius, I'll just say, Lucius,
27.
You'll find in Roguewater laws are more suggestions.
You'll take half, which is 11 points of fire damage.
I mean, I figured that, but back
And her
here,
second attack
wouldn't
will
it
miss
be-
with the 13.
Hmm.
The singeing of hair seems to really get the crowd going and finally into this match after people have been missing.
I would have absorbed elements.
Okay.
So I took 5 then.
Yeah.
Gonna go back in with Phoenix move. She's gonna go back in with claw.
Okay.
No, she's not.
Well, what were they?
It's a 5. So that's a
8 and then
8. That's a dirty 20.
that'll hit.
You said 1d8?
It's 1d6 plus your strength mod.
that's 0. So
Yeah, so it's 1d6 from your
Nice!
natural weapons. Oh, nice. 5 points of damage. The claws scratch her arm and knock a scale off. And she's going to go in with 2 punches. Yeah, I'm not hitting with an 11 and a 12. So
she's gonna let out a whistle
mhm.
and bring in her Drake friend.
Okay. Is that your whole action? Or no?
That is my whole action.
Okay. Cool. Both of those are going to hit. And I rolled 2 1s, so that is only 8 points of damage.
I get to choose its damage type when I summon it, so I'm
Yes.
going to not choose fire. We'll do lightning.
Okay.
So I take my shots.
Yeah, your strikes, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
6.
Okay.
Natural 20. 23.
Okay. So it is 6.
So 6 plus 6 again.
Oh my god.
And then the
12.
Drake. And where's the rest of my shit at?
It is 3 plus your proficiency bonus, and then 1d6 plus proficiency bonus is piercing damage.
Well, he's gonna. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but he's gonna give me his reaction since he saw me hit.
Okay. On the crit, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, for how much?
So 6, which is 6.
What'd you roll on the die on the
I
reaction?
rolled a 6.
So it's doubled because it's a crit for another 12.
Oh, sweetness.
That's why Lenny always takes them on crit. Alright, she's not looking good. She's
And then he's gonna bite.
okay.
And that's 21.
Oh, so that'll hit.
1d6 plus 3. That's a 5, so 8 more damage.
Alright, one will hit you for 6 points of damage on her turn. As she's just getting angrier and angrier.
Gonna go in at her again.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
I rolled one of those.
Second
last time, too.
one is a 10, so no.
Okay.
Drake. What is that? Plus 6, 30, 20.
Okay.
So
1d6 plus 3.
9, because I rolled another 6.
Oh my god. You're gonna have to retire that d6 after tonight.
Nope.
That is a 1 and a 2 on the die, so neither of those strikes will hit as the Drake on her shoulder biting her as she's just throwing punches blindly at this point, trying to get you down.
I'll just say to no one in particular, like, I might be about to lose 50 gold, but somehow I don't.
21.
21 will hit.
Somehow what?
But somehow I don't give a. This is incredible.
And then a natural 1. It all evens out.
So nothing hits, yeah. Okay.
No, I hit
Oh,
a 21 the
okay.
first
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah. Sorry.
So that was 6.
Yeah,
My second one doesn't hit. And a Drake. That's a 14.
Yes, that'll miss. She will hit both times. It is 7 and then 5. So 12 total points of damage.
Go back in.
Okay.
21.
Hit.
1.
Okay.
5.
Nope.
That's not gonna. Nope. Drake. 15.
That will just miss with natural. They are 16. And that is it on your turn? All right. 1 will hit you for 6 points of damage, as the other one wildly misses.
First call. That's a 10, so no. That's an 11, so no. Drake. That's a 15, so no.
Okay. Right. Whoa. First one is a natural 20, so that ends up being 10 total points of damage. The second one will miss with a 14.
First call. 18.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
So 4.
Okay.
Second. That's an 8, so that'll miss.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake, 14, that'll miss.
Okay. I don't think a 10 is going to hit, but a dirty 19 will. That is only 3 points, or 4 points damage, because I rolled a 1.
First is a 16.
Yeah.
So 2.
Okay.
Second hit, nope, that's a 6, so that's gonna miss.
Okay.
And Drake is gonna miss.
All right. 15 misses, but a 17 will hit for 6 points of damage.
No, it won't.
What?
Armor class is 18. Try again.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I meant a 17 on die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 17 on die, so 21 overall.
For how much?
6.
This is cute, but I'm getting tired of this game. And she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself at 2nd level.
Okay.
She heals for 12.
Okay.
And then the Drake will go in. 17.
Yep.
It's a 5, so 8 lightning damage.
All right. It's looking very bad at this point. That is a nat 20 and a nat 1 between the two. And then I rolled a 1 on the die, so it's 5. Plus, that is only 8 points of damage. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Uh-oh.
Go back in. First one is a 21.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4.
Yep. 4 points of damage.
Yep. Second swipe.
How are you doing this?
Oh,
They have the
okay.
exact same HP as you do.
I'm just gonna go in and go, this is a good fight. You put up a good fight. I might have cheated, but they said 30 was okay, and just go. I don't want to hurt her face. She's
Mhm.
kind of pretty. So I'll go for the chest.
Okay. You
Oh, but that's kind of pretty too.
oh, you just stab in, and as you do, the force just kind of boom, kind of puts her on the ground, and she kind of like does like one of those sit up things, like you think, and then just back down on the ground, collapses.
Drake will just come perch on my shoulder.
The crowd has mixed reactions when you win. You are a relatively new fighter here versus her that has been here for a little bit. However, the people that bet on you because they like long odds are going absolutely apeshit right now. As you're walked out and giving your percentage of the prize, which is 50 gold. Prize pool for your fight.
And I'm just sitting there politely clapping. I don't even care that I just lost all my money. That was amazing. I need to meet this.
Almost immediately, they start taking odds on the next fight.
We did get told to not bet on anyone you did, Dietrich. Seems like your bartender friend was right.
True.
She did say don't take my advice.
If anybody cares about betting, they're currently screaming the odds. Apparently there's an orc that is fighting in the next fight 2-1, and he's fighting. Can't hear it over the crowd noise, but his odds are 5-1. If anybody wants to go make a bet.
Is it possible to join in on these festivities?
You want to fight?
Yeah, why not?
I think you're crazy.
I don't think it would be fair for me and my wolf to fight, or else I think we'd win some money.
I'm gonna get up and see if I can weasel my way backstage because I'm a wolf person.
Easy enough to do. Backstage, as you're bandaging yourself up, Nymeria, you will see a weird tiefling walk in, who you do not recognize as a fighter.
Did they announce her name like at the start of the fight?
Yes, they did as Nymeria. Just it was
You
kind of hard to
must.
hear it over the crowd noise.
Very well fought, my lady. I apologize. I didn't catch your name when they announced it.
Oh, it's Nymeria.
Very impressive.
I thought for sure my goose was cooked on that one, but I may have cheated a little.
Who among us hasn't cheated a little? I mean, this is Roguewater.
Felt weird without my bow, but I was given these, so might as well use them.
And like, have I noticed that there's like a place where a bow should be
Yeah, pretty with passive perception
on her?
kind of easily too.
I'm interested to see what you can do with it. You really, you really made short work of, well, of a woman who wants to kill. So I personally appreciate that very much.
Feel like that probably wasn't her best fight, but it is what it is. Probably wasn't used to also fighting a dragon, being kind of like a dragonish thing.
No, I should say not. Would you like to meet my friend? I'm here with a group of. Well, I'm here with a group.
Interesting. Go right.
I was gonna say no. Once you guys are done.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. She'll go and check in with the handlers or whatever in the back and let them know she's gonna skedaddle.
Yeah, they're like, you're good for the night. Lucius, walking around the arena, getting out of your seat, there do seem to be posters indicating that there are tryouts to get into the pit fights.
Tryouts.
Yeah.
Ugh. What a shame. I can't get in on the pit fights right now. I may as well look into it.
Okay. It says they happen like every Monday. So after the weekend.
You might be gone by then. Damn. What a shame.
So, Nymeria, how long have you been here in Rogue? I don't recognize you.
Well, I was just traveling, and I guess I've been here, I don't know, like a month, maybe 2.
Oh, I must have just missed you then. I was here until a few months ago and then shipped out. Traveling from what to where?
Well, obviously from down south to up north.
Why is that obvious?
Interesting. Because I'm white, the fluffy, the white, and I'm from the north, but I got shipped down. I got captured. They thought that I was like an actual direborn or an actual dire wolf. They didn't realize, and then they left me stranded. Just trying to
Oh,
get
that
back
sounds
home.
that sounds terrible, and I doesn't well, wasn't obvious from what you said. Don't flop around, but I still love them.
The little fang bothers me a little bit, but
Yeah. All right.
there's only so many wolf filters you can find.
That's true. While they're walking
I
back,
just imagine it. I just imagine it like you're southern and you have a toothpick at all
That works.
times.
That totally works.
is there anything Rook, Barzu, or Emrys wants to do while this is going on? While Lucius is finding out about the fights and Namiri is walking from backstage. You're muted.
Sorry. Rook's gonna kind of wander around, explore the casino a little bit. Try and keep a low profile, not really participate in anything. She's just listening to the goings on around her, seeing what people are talking about.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Okay. I will go with passive of 21.
Okay. 2 ships have come back in. Pretty much everybody who's spending money is from one of those 2 ships. The names that you get are the Seven Oaks and Destiny's Flame.
Okay. Do I know where either of them came from?
Seven Oaks came from running the blockade. You do not find out where Destiny's Flame is coming back from.
Okay. Well, I guess she'll look for the bar or something.
Oh yeah, easily enough to find in here.
And order herself something mildly alcoholic.
Only mildly.
I want to like. Never been to a casino before. I want to remember it.
It's 7 silver, but they have a lightly alcohol, like slightly fermented mango juice at the bar.
Okay.
So
Give
super
that a try.
super sweet, super mango-y, just a little bit of the tartness from a little bit of the fermentation. Just under 3%. Very refreshing.
Without a shot. It's entirely possible Rook has never had a mango before. So
Yeah. I mean, occasionally they would be shipped in ice to Roguewater, but they were to Rhineport, but they were expensive when they were.
yeah,
shipped,
that's like rich people shit.
yeah.
She'll just sort of chill at the bar and sip her mango juice.
All right.
I guess like, are there any other? Does she see any other goblins around, or is it more tall folks?
There are a couple goblins milling about in town in like the fighting pit areas. A couple of them working at the casino. So there are a few here. Also, you would see halflings and gnomes.
Okay.
As well, in terms of the short folk of the world.
Cool.
All right.
While she's, I would imagine Nymeria and I have gotten back to the rest of the group.
Yes, the 3 that are still
And
there.
so
So
I'll
Farzu
introduce her to everyone.
Howdy, y'all.
I'm gonna point to my wolf. Hey, look, it's a friend.
Cute. She'll, pet its head.
He just like nuzzles up against her because like she has fur and ears and everything. Surely he won't rip her head off.
So he belongs to you?
Yeah, I mean I can turn into one of those too.
Interesting. I've heard about people like that.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
Does your dragon friend have him?
Alfred.
Alfred.
I'm gonna try
We
and telepathically speak to Alfred.
we used to have a dragon companion in our group named Frank, but he's with us for the time being.
You hear back a semi-guttural language that you have never heard before when you telepathically communicate with him.
Yeah, I can't talk to him. He don't make any sense.
Oh, you don't know Draconic?
Nope.
He knows Draconic, so yeah.
I was just gonna tell him he's bigger than our last dragon friend. He also looks like he hurts more.
I think he did pretty good tonight for me. I try not to have to pull him out in those situations.
He was the MVP.
Kind of forgot with her being red that fire hands wouldn't do anything.
It was kind of fun watching a dragon fight a dragonborn and win.
Yeah, he's good for a few things, helping here and there. I usually have my bow, but they wouldn't let me use my bow. So.
Hey, Brooke,
Nymeria,
someone else that uses one.
Nymeria, are you a poke by any chance?
My what?
Are you a poker player?
No. Cards. I've seen cards, but I've seen like different kinds of decks of cards, and they all get scrambled up in my brain, and I don't.
Oh, I was just thinking of walking across the room poker, but would anyone care to join me?
I'll join.
I'd love to watch in my ever growing disappointment.
All right, so there are 5 gold minimum tables and 2 gold minimum tables at the Talisman.
I'll let Farzu pick. I'm fine with either. But I'll say to Lucius, if watching is what does it for you, Lucius, feel free.
I'm gonna go find Rook and have a drink.
They have regular alcohol too.
Yeah, I'll just order beer.
3 silver.
I already had that crazy shot.
3 silver.
Do they have slots?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what did you say my drink cost?
It was 7 silver.
7. Okay.
Yes, they have slots too.
Nymeria will find the row of slots and just tell Alfred to pick one. And then they'll just sit in there. She's like, this one's real easy. We'll just put the coin in. She tells them in Draconic.
Okay. How many times do you want to play it?
We'll just start off with once.
Okay.
Let's go to the 5 gold table.
Go.
You get 2 matching 8s on the slot and get 4 gold out of the machine.
You see, it's that easy. You either win or you lose. There ain't none of this other people, these card things. It's super easy.
Okay. I have to pull the rules up because I forgot Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I got it. All right. The 5-person table. It's like a 6-person table. It has 2 people playing at it at the 5 gold, if that is okay with you. Guys.
Good with me.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll sit down and just try to kind of make small talk to people, like, where are you fellows from?
One of them looks at you.
I mean, unless I recognize them, in which
You
case.
don't.
Okay.
Here. From here.
Huh, I've never seen you around before. Nice to
Well,
meet you.
well, I'm not from here. I live here now, so it's my home now.
What brings you to on work?
Yeah, it dried up because of the blockade. Pirate ship came into town, unloaded goods, saw how much they made, and just hopped right on.
What ship?
Seven Oaks.
Do you know who the captain of that ship is?
You immediately know who the captain of that ship is. That is Willie's ship.
Ah, you sail with One-Eyed Willie, huh?
That human guy I call captain.
Um, Sorry, can you repeat that? I think I was for a
Oh,
sec.
sorry, I think I should. Yeah, he's like a human. He's that human guy, right?
You're asking me who your captain is?
There was a guy on the ship I call captain, and I didn't ask for names. I didn't care.
Fair enough.
You can tell he is not the brightest. He's a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
No, I'm not the brightest either, but he seems even dumber than I am.
Yeah, probably a combination of upbringing and alcohol. The other guy, uh, pointed ears, so it's probably a half elf. Just kind of like nods at both of you, and just goes, "Hi," and immediately looks down and waits for the cards to be dealt out. You guys can go ahead and roll now. If you'd be so kind, tell me when you guys have your hands.
Well, I've got mine.
Okay.
Good to go?
All right, half elf. We'll put 5 gold. We'll put 5 gold in. The other one you were talking to, I kind of slowed the game. We'll put 5 gold in as well. So next up would be Dietrich and then Barzu.
Okay. 5 gold.
Okay, Barzu, you in or out?
5 gold.
Okay. All right, first 3 cards get flipped over. 5 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 4 of clubs.
Oh my.
Both players will put 5 gold in. Another 5 gold in, passing it to Dietrich.
I'll double it. Total of 10 in.
Okay. Barzu, 10 gold to you.
Old.
Fold. Okay. They will both call. It says 50 total gold in the pot. The next card is a 3 of hearts. The half elf will check. The human gentleman you were talking to will put in 10 gold.
So I'll put in what?
10 gold.
I'll call.
Half elf will call as well, so there's now a total of 80 gold in the pot. The last one is the ace of clubs. The half elf and the other gentleman you were talking to are both going to check.
I'm sorry, I cut out again. They're both gonna.
They're both checking.
What?
Check.
$10 gold.
Half elf is going to go to 20. And the other gentleman will call.
All right, boys, let's see them. And I call.
It says 140 total gold in the pot. All right. Half elf will flip his hand over. 2 pairs, aces and sixes. Ooh. Bad luck there, mate. And guy you had the conversation with will throw over 2 threes, diamond and spades for 3 of a kind.
Yeah, I've got a 6 of hearts and a king of diamonds. So I missed my flush draw. Yeah, he caught the 3 on the turn, and that was just bad luck.
Yep. So he gets the 140 gold in the pot.
Yep, and so I'm out 45,
Yes.
and Farzu was just out 5.
Yep. And gentleman will be like, it was nice playing a hand with you. I doubled my money. I know when to walk away from the table. And we'll slide 8 gold across.
Fair enough, sir.
Slide 8 gold across the table to the dealer. Half elf kind of still looking down at the deck being shoveled. One more hand, or are we good?
I'll do another.
Yeah, I'm in for one more.
All right. All right. All right. And the deck will be cards would be dealt out to the 3 of you. So you can roll for your hands now. He'll put 5 gold in to start.
5 gold.
5 gold.
First draw. 6 of diamonds, king of hearts, and the queen of diamonds. He will check. You checking as well?
I said 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay.
I'll call.
I'll call 2. Call. So total 45 gold in the pot. Ten of diamonds comes up, and he will check again.
Another 10.
I'll put in raise and another 10. Total 20.
He's going to fold.
I'm going to call.
That's 20 gold each. So it's 85 gold currently in the pot. The last card is the 9 of diamonds. Betting is to you, Dietrich.
Check.
Check.
All right, Dietrich, what you got?
I have a 4 of spades and a king of diamond. Just a pair of kings.
I got pair of sevens and a
What's the
4 clubs.
Okay.
All clubs.
All clubs. Okay. I think Dietrich wins that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
King's
You said
highest.
you said you had a pair of sevens.
Pair of sevens.
Yeah, I've got you. So it's 85. Eh?
Dude leans back in his chair. I folded a 5 of diamonds. I folded a 5 of diamonds. Are you kidding me? And I'll kind of like storm off at that point.
You want to have another hand there, Dietrich?
So, all right. So I was in that hand for 35, and then I won 85. Add 50.
Yes. One more hand or no?
We'll play one more if you want to. I just don't want to waste everyone else's time above game.
Yeah. I was also gonna say at this point
Like
you're just stealing gold. You're just taking gold from each other at this point too.
Yeah,
no.
like at this point, there's I don't.
You're not
We
wasting my time.
sticked around long enough.
Yeah, well no. You're not aware they're wasting your time because you're unconscious.
That's what I said. They're not wasting my time.
Alright, how about we take our break there? You guys can regroup in the casino when we come back. How about that? See you guys back in a few minutes. All right, and we're back. As you all regroup back at the bar. What do you want to do?
What time is it?
It's late.
I
No,
heard.
I'm just. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. I heard that there's two ships what come in recently. One's the Seven Oaks and one's the Destiny's Flame. Do either of those ring a bell?
Well, the Seven Oaks is captained by well, a very colorful half elf they call One Eye.
One Eye Willie, if anybody else had his mic cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
You're good.
Action isn't terrific right now.
No. Make a history check on the other one.
Well, that's a natural 5 for a 4.
That's familiar, but you don't remember who captained it.
What was the other one?
Destiny's Flame.
Man,
Isn't Beyonce the captain of that
name
one?
sounds familiar, but
Make a
it's
point.
not. I don't remember who sails that ship. I should know this, but I'm drawing a blank. And then I'll stop at the bar and look around and see if there's anybody else in here that I recognize.
When you say recognize, you mean like from a ship that you worked on, or just from your haunts?
Either that or what I know.
Okay. Okay. Passive perception. You do recognize someone at the poker tables from the casinos. A gnomish gentleman who just went by Squeaker.
Sorry, just what?
Who went by Squeaker.
Where do I know him from?
From the
Just
casinos.
around the
From the
casinos?
casinos, yeah. Probably played poker with
All
him
right,
a couple times.
I'll just say like aside to Rook, like do you see that gnome over there?
Yeah, what about him?
I've played cards with him a few times. He's a regular around here. Why don't I go see what I can find out?
Sure, you want me to come along? He doesn't
Sure,
look super
the
dangerous,
more
does
the
he?
merrier.
Wait, did I hear gnome?
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna saunter on because I haven't seen really many gnomes around.
Okay. Yeah, it's a gnome sitting. Tonight he is not playing poker, he's playing blackjack.
What kind of gnome is he?
Like a regular gnome, not a deep gnome. Just sitting there, totally not even paying attention.
Yeah, I'll just kind of sidle up to him and say, like, what's going on?
I thought you left.
I thought I did too.
Yeah, I guess this place just, draws people back in.
No, I left. I still have every intention of leaving, but
Oh, okay.
just had to come back to get some information.
All right. Interesting.
And I introduced Rook and Farzu.
To meet ya, I'm
Hi.
Rook. I'm from Port. First time here.
Never been there. Is it nice?
Dwarves are kind of dry, but dry like boring, not like the booze. The booze is good. That's one thing they do well.
I might have to go check it out. Anyways,
In Gnomish, I greet him in gnome.
he'll just kind of look at you. Yeah, I don't speak gnome. I was born in Rustport.
I'll just look at him weird and then just turn around and walk away.
Yeah, so how are things, Squeaker?
Um,
What's new in town?
Different. The ships are out longer.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Um, other than that, not much has changed. It's only been like, what, 6 weeks?
You know what? The two that just came in, the was One-Eyed Willie's ship, and I forget who. What was the other? What captain just came in?
City's Flame. That's the ship.
You were never a bright one. That's Valkus's ship.
That would explain why I couldn't remember. I tend to avoid Valkus.
Yeah. I mean, outside of his crew, who doesn't?
What's he like? Is he one of them nasty pirates, like from the stories?
Yeah, a little bit. He's an obstinate
Now,
motherfucker.
Valkus is always like, because he's a tiefling and I'm a tiefling, people assume that I get along well with Valkus and that we run together, have some kind of secret handshake or something. And no, like, that guy's an asshole. I don't have any more in common with him than you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, whatever you hear, hopefully you stay out this time. You can just feel the pull of it pulling back in.
It is hard away from this place. I do miss it sometimes.
Mm. Alright. Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna split. As he goes back to his
What's
game.
what hand what see like what his cards are?
You just split 2 times.
Wise decision.
If you were wondering, it was a 6 and an ace.
That's blackjack on one of them.
Yes, it is.
A 16 your own. I can't help you there.
I'm up one. Hey. That's a 2. Stay. Flips over. It's a 19. Shit. All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, good to meet you.
Right.
And so as Rook and I come back to the bar, I say, well, One-Eyed Willie has a reputation as kind of a sneaky mother. I met him maybe once, but Valkis you do not want to get on the wrong side of. Valkis, I don't know. I don't know that either of them would have any kind of hint about why I'm here. I think our best bet might be to just wait for Tatiana to set up that meeting.
Does Valkus have beef with you in particular? Would he come looking for us, or do we just leave him alone? He leaves us alone.
No, no beef. He just is a very bad-tempered red.
You cut out.
Just no beef. He's just a very bad-tempered red. He's just someone you don't want to fuck with.
Noted.
Like any of these pirates are sort of bad-tempered, right? Any of them will kill you if you give them a reason. Valkis is one of the worst. At any rate, and I'm looking around to everyone at the bar. Should we head back to our sleeping arrangements or get into more trouble? I could go either way.
I think, given the circumstances of our arrival, I think I want to turn in tonight a little earlier, or at least not stay out too late.
I don't think I want to cause more trouble today. We already have a drunk Farzu and a passed out person in one of the rooms.
I'm probably not that drunk anymore.
Nope. It has worn off by now.
Farzu, do you want to drink more?
Sure.
Oh, you do have a
As long as
you do have a hangover though.
As long as you're paying.
I told you I had your tab. We can go back and keep drinking. The bartender had some good drinks.
Where are y'all staying?
We're staying at the Barnacle. What's up? If you'd like to meet up with us tomorrow, maybe around noon, we could all get.
You just keep cutting out.
Yeah. Like you cannot get more than 2 words
I'm
out.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're staying at the
And now you're
Barnacle.
frozen.
Now he's here, I think.
We're staying at Barnacle.
Yep.
If you'd like to meet up with us tomorrow, noon, I'm sure we'll be free.
Sure, I think we could do that. She looks over at Alfred. Um, I don't have any more fights scheduled, so that should be good for whatever.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead to my sleeping quarters. I am beat. This is. I need
Really?
to sleep. Right?
Okay. You all head back to the barnacle. Farzu and Emrys getting as drunk as they want at the bar. How late are you guys gonna stay up?
What time is it now?
Just about midnight by the time you guys get back.
I'll probably stay up for another drink or two.
Okay.
Yeah, just like 2.
So everybody is getting a long rest in now. We'd like to hit that button. Dietrich. There is a note
Yes.
on the floor of your room that has been slid under the door in the night. It is just a time. It says 12:30, and is an address on the dock in the old district.
Interesting. Yeah. When I get up, I'll take it down and show it to Tatiana.
I mean, you said you wanted a meeting.
I did. I did. Do it?
You're paid the person, the one who marked you.
Yeah, no, I was wondering if did you do this? Because you
Some
said you would set up the meeting.
somebody came in last night after you guys left. They knew him. I said, "Hey,
Said,
this
"Hey."
guy's in town looking for him, and think they could have a talk." And I guess he said, "Yeah." I don't know how that stuff works.
Sure, sure. Well, it seems like I'm about to get a few answers. Probably have a lot more questions too.
Probably. Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, what's in the kitchen this morning,
Usual spread on the bar.
right?
So it's like hard boiled eggs, some type of stew that they made with the fish that was left over from last night, some bread.
Yeah, I'll have some of everything.
Yep. Comes with your guys' room. All right. What's everybody else doing in the morning?
I'm gonna come down for some breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast. Or I guess we were in pairs for rooms, right?
Yes.
So who was Dietrich's roommate,
Mhm.
and did they notice the note's arrival as well?
Yeah. Who was your roommate?
I would imagine probably I just snuck into Dunce's room where he was passed out.
Fair enough.
Did I notice it?
No, probably not.
Me and Amherst probably share a
Do the
room
rest
since
of us
we stay up drinking.
Yeah.
do the rest of us get up before Dunce?
Yeah, Dunce would be the last one up.
So when Dunce walks downstairs, like I think I'll just try to start a round of applause. Like there he is.
Make a performance check.
Rook will
Cool.
assist. I actually had the same thought.
So do I have advantage on this?
Yes.
I rolled a 3 and a 9, so that's a 13.
One guy at the bar who doesn't know why he's clapping, probably still drunk, is like, hey, joins in with you guys. That's about it. The rest of the bar, 11 or so people eating breakfast here, kind of looking at you like, what?
How'd you sleep, buddy?
Great. Best sleep I've ever gotten.
Glad to hear it.
That's some sure fancy footwork you got last night.
Pretty
There wasn't even any
interesting.
music.
The what with a huh? The music did what?
There was no music.
The Gloria stuff on.
I'll come meet them at the Barnacle at noon.
Okay. Does anybody have anything they want to do before then?
I think I'll just fill Dunce in. Like I've got this meeting about my patron at 12 and but maybe tonight we can go fuck with some tourists if that's what you're interested in. Should be some lucrative pickpocketing if you're in the mood.
Definitely in the mood.
I need to find a way to get some money.
You were just at the casino.
Yeah, you won most of it. I thought, as I pull out a lock of hair, I thought this would have given me some luck or something. It's got a dirty blonde kind of hair color.
Whose is that?
Once again, I have no idea what to say to that. I just feel really awkward.
It was my wife's. Thought she would give me luck.
Oh. What was her name?
It was Ravina.
Ravina. I don't know gnome names, but it's probably a real pretty name.
So you guys just gonna chill there until noon?
I'm gonna chill here until we go pickpocketing.
Oh, you're not gonna go to the meeting.
Were we invited? I
Doesn't
thought it
say
was just his.
doesn't say if you were or not.
So this note doesn't say whether I can bring people or not. I assume it's fine. Who knows? Whatever they tell me, I'll probably just tell you anyway.
Yeah, I figured it's more if you want us there or not.
I'll come eavesdrop. I mean, listen.
No, you're all more than welcome. I'm to shit and a liar, but I don't keep secrets.
Well, be interesting if nothing else. I'll come.
Anybody not going to go?
Am I there at this point?
Yeah, you're there at this point.
I mean, I don't really know what you're talking about, but I can come if you want me to.
Sure, it won't take long, and then we can go do something else. This figure out what we're doing next.
You head to the address now at this point.
Yeah, I think when it's about how long it's going to take to get there, and just
Yeah,
at the
kind of.
proper time,
Yeah.
however long it's going to take, 12:30.
Cool.
I'll just
Easy
get
enough
up
to
and
do.
start going then, and whoever wants to come can come.
Easy enough to do. Okay, last call. Is anybody staying back or wants to stay back at the bar?
I'll go with him. Not gonna stay back.
I'm just going to assume.
I am gonna wild shape though.
I just assume Lucius is going.
Lucius.
Well, Lucius, you're muted if you're trying.
Gonna hang back and read one of his books.
How do you know about his books?
I'll have him there. Psychic abilities.
His books didn't get waterlogged.
No, they're in the bag. Okay.
Namir is gonna pet the wolf on its head and then like instinctively like go to do the same thing to Emerus, and then she's like, "Is this too weird?"
I'm just gonna wild shape out real quick. Don't do it.
Oh,
And then go right back to being a wolf.
Just go back over to the wolf.
to both of them, I'll just whisper like, "It's only weird if you make it weird."
I start petting it.
Telepathically, I'm gonna speak to Farzu. I'll bite your hand off.
All right.
I'll do it in a voice that doesn't sound like me, though.
Can I minor illusion a hand petting Everest?
Yes, you may.
This is what the mage hand spell is for.
This is exactly
Start
what it was designed
snapping and biting at the mage hand now.
for. Oh my god.
And my companion is also going to jump at it.
I imagine it would disappear at that point. It has health. It has health points, right? Anywho, you guys arrive. Building. The door opens. Two people are standing inside and usher you in without saying a word. Down a brief hallway and through a sliding door. And you all
What
go
does the
in.
building look like on the outside?
It seems like it's a wooden shack. Like it
Like
is
abandoned or just
it's
ill-maintained?
ill
or-
maintained, like not very
Okay.
well built. It's built from, like, you can tell from like wood that has been taken off ships. Like they
Mm.
sawed off like the cracked parts and stuff of it, etc. They slide this door open, push you in, and then they go inside and slide it, and they pull a lever located inside of it, and the entire platform starts to go down.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
When it opens up, through a set of already open double doors, you see a couple people sitting around a table, counting out gold. Another one's chopping head off of a fish, filleting fish, putting it in different pots. You walk out of another set of doors, people having you follow them the entire time to a set of gangplanks. This entire place is made of shipwrecks underneath the city, with like a secret cove exit. They lead you through another ship to a room that has a round table in it. At the table, there's a scattering of papers and books and random and various and sundry maps. The man sitting at the table stands up, turns around. It's a half-elven man with an eye patch. Glad to see you know how to arrive on time. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Okay, Bordell.
Sorry, what?
I think I met you once before. Is it One-Eyed Willie?
It is. From the
Yeah, I
descriptions
said,
of him, yes, this is One-Eye Willie.
I say, Captain Bordella. It's nice to see you again. I think I met you once or twice before.
Probably in passing. Honestly. Probably nothing much more than that. So you wanted to
So
have
what is this place?
You wanted to have a conversation.
Well, whoever's on the other side of this amulet wanted to have a conversation with me,
That
I
is
assume.
correct.
Is it you?
As a manner of speaking, yes and no.
I'm listening.
You asked what this place was first. This is the heart of Roguewater. Not a lot of people get to see it. Get to see how the bacon is really made here.
I just look around, take it all in.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it's fascinating. But how'd you get all the ships down here?
Oh, they were here. We just repair them so they don't fall out of the rock.
But but build ships underground?
This was the original Kiss Cave, was originally Roguewater. They used this cave as safe harbor.
Underground?
Yes.
We can go back and forth a couple more times. Dietrich's not getting it.
Okay. There's an exit from this place that leads onto the water. We're underground
Mhm.
and under Roguewater, but there is a way out to the open ocean, so it was safer to bring ships in here, because without entering into it, you wouldn't know where the ships were. Eventually, technology got better. People realized to leave us the fuck alone, and we built a city above us.
How deep are we?
About 40 feet.
Why male
underneath the city.
models?
About 40 feet under the city.
And you hire why?
Sorry, say that again.
And you hide out here why?
Oh, it's a safe spot for the captains. Some people above, have aspirations of attaining that status.
And what exactly do you want with me?
No, I'm not the one that had business with you.
Warren and Falstad told me to come here. That something about this. And I'll show him the amulet.
Oh, yes. They're quite useful. He'll pull one out from underneath his shirt. You see the title and a nickname. One Eye Willie. I'm not the first one. I won't be the last. It's passed down to whoever captains the Seven Oaks. Make a perception check, Dietrich.
He's the dead pirate Robert.
Kind of.
Oh, a passive 20. I'm just rolling like shit on perception.
Similar hair. Different eyes. Different eye, because he does have an eye patch on. Different eye. And a little bit different build than the one Captain One Eye Willie you met previously.
Oh, I must have met the previous one-eyed Willie.
Probably. He retired 9 months ago. He does want to
That would
meet
explain why.
but
That would explain why that. I met a crew member of yours at the Talisman last night who said you were a human, which was very confusing to me because the one-eyed Willie I know was a half-elf.
yes. It would. But he does want to meet you. Just consider this the vetting process.
Who wants to meet me exactly?
One-eyed Willie. The real one.
When-
The real one.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, I haven't scared you yet.
Oh, I'm positively terrified. It's great.
All right, in that case, your friends don't get terrified easily, do they?
We've been through a lot lately. We've gotten used to some things.
Unless there's water.
Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot, Captain, but I'm smart enough to let my friends speak for them.
All right. All right. They're clean, I guess that's the best terminology to use. If you're ready, that is.
I'll just I'll just grip the and ask, just silently in my head, am I ready?
It gets cold, but just barely. From the other side of the room, this gate opens, like this gate kind of, this wooden draw kind of comes up. And it is completely pitch dark in that room. You have no idea what is on the other side of that room. And you just see one giant purple eye open.
I take out my flame tongue cutlass and ignite it and hold it up to kind of use it as a
It doesn't
flashlight.
It doesn't ignite.
Oh shit.
As
How
you
big is the eye? Like, bigger than we would expect from a humanoid, I'm
bigger than you would
guessing.
expect from a humanoid, probably about rook size length.
Oh,
No, probably more like a foot and a half long, 8-10 inches high. And then above it, you see a small blue eye, and a red eye, and a purple eye, and a gray eye, and a green eye, and an orange eye.
that's more than one eye.
You know what they say, Rook? Is in the eye of the beholder.
You just hear a voice coming from it. Do you have any idea how many times I have heard that before?
I
It's
assumed once or twice.
annoying. Really.
I'm sorry, I guessed at that above game. Dietrich would have no idea what a beholder is.
I know, I was playing along. But really, it was about time we had a conversation face to face. Considering you've been using my talisman for how long?
About 5, 6 years.
Mm.
I never knew you were here.
Here the entire time.
And I was living right above you for like 5 years.
Yes.
Your talisman in Ceres. What was it doing there?
Somebody made a deal with me, dropped it. You picked it up. Bob's your uncle. The captain, the human
Sorry,
captain.
just stepping above game for just a second. So I'm talking to a sarcastic. My patron is a sarcastic beholder
Who runs a pirate city.
who runs a
Yes.
and has like a small cadre of followers who have like a Dread Pirate Roberts situation going on, except they One-Eyed Willie.
Except they all use his name. Yeah.
As a sarcastic beholder named One-Eyed Willie is my
Yes.
patron.
Yes.
That's fucking phenomenal. Okay, back in game.
No, it was about time we had a conversation, though. Since things are now in I don't want to say motion, but in play.
What exactly in motion?
So, full disclosure, I am not the first beholder to run the city of Roguewater. We, despite what people think, we do die of natural causes eventually. I lost track, and it's not really even my grandfather, or great, whatever that would be, because we just, appear one day. However, we do get the memories of that person in some ways. I do not know what is in motion, but I can feel it happening. Something is not right.
So you have the collective memories from all the different gens of One-Eyed Willies?
I'm not sure we all went by that name, but yes.
How does it go? How many years?
The first one arrived sometime 1,500 years ago.
Oh wow. You're the you have the second oldest memories of everyone I've ever met.
Fascinating.
So something's
Stirring
you said
somewhere.
something's in motion?
Something stirring somewhere.
Where?
That I don't know. I'm not
And
omnipotent.
what exactly? Like stirring in a good way or in a bad way or
Bad way. It's a feeling I have that somewhere along the line, someone has also felt one of my previous iterations.
you aware of the guiding stones?
The what? The what now?
The stones that can cause another devastation or prevent one, apparently. We had come into possession of one of them, left it with the elves for safekeeping, but I know that some of the dwarves are after it. There's a whole cult trying to unleash another devastation on the world for some reason.
Yeah, that might be fucking it.
I mean, just a
That
guess.
might be. Yeah, that might be.
I'm usually wrong. I don't want to presume.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess, though. Not going to lie.
And so what would you have me do?
I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to head first after it? Do you want to, be a pirate and do piratey things for me? There's options here.
I haven't actually thought that much about what I want to do. I know what I don't want to do. Maybe that could help you narrow it down.
What don't you want to do?
I don't want to kill on someone else's orders anymore. I don't want to kill for money. I want to kill people because they fucking deserve it. That's what I want.
Hmm. Huh. I mean, easy enough. I mean, do you want a list of bad people?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I don't know. I guess I've just gotten. There's something about this group of chuckle fucks I've been traveling with. I stick with them for a while. They were a good time. And once in a while, they even laugh at my jokes.
You should laugh at his jokes more. They're very,
I'm gonna
they're
shift.
very original.
I'm gonna shift out, look right at him, and say, "Isn't he the joke?"
Depends on your definition. I don't really get a lot of comedy down here. So if you want a list of bad people, or just to go off and do something on your own and have me weasel my way into your head every now and then,
You haven't
you
steered me wrong so far.
you seven look more capable than many people I have here. Present company excluded, obviously. The Willie who sat back down kind of looks up at him like, I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
What about these strange stirrings you're detecting? If it is the, how can we stop it?
Spoiler alert, probably can't. At least I can't. I would also point out, as you guys are hearing him talk more and more and more, you realize just how many teeth he has in his mouth. Probably about 200. Little tiny sharp pointed fangs.
Should he be called 200 Tooth Willie?
Because it was too long. So, balls in your court. I assume you guys are staying in town for a couple days. So you do have time to think
Yeah,
about
for a little. Yeah, for a little while. I think if you don't have a specific job for me, I'd just as soon my friends here and go wherever they want to go.
they
It's
want
been a
to
while
go.
since running a pack like this.
I mean, wherever they want to go, I'm sure I can find somebody that's, an asshole for you to kill.
That sounds terrific. But we do a good job attracting assholes on our own. There's been plenty of killing so far.
They're kind of drawn to us.
And it
I've,
sounds
I've killed plenty of
perfect.
people, and I've killed plenty of people since I met up with folks, and not one of them has been because somebody else told me to or paid me to. And That I'm good at it. It can get kind of soul sucking, taking lives for money.
I mean, I was willing to pay you, but if you don't want to be paid because it's soul sucking, I understand.
No, don't get me wrong. I quite enjoy money.
All right. Stay and enjoy the activities we have here for a few days. Think on it, and if your friends pick a direction they want to go, any way the wind blows, I'm sure I can find something for you to do there that will help Roguewater and our goals.
I'll hold up the amulet and just say, like, I assume this will let me stay in touch.
You hear in your head, yes, it will.
By the way. Well, thank you for your time.
By the way, if you
The
still have your
the
flame tongue
tattoo.
dagger out, it will light now at this point.
Hmm?
If you have your flame tongue
Oh,
dagger out, still it
I'll
will light at this point as he drops the anti-magic
uh,
cone.
I'll turn it off and sheath it. But yeah, we'll be in touch, and I guess this the purple one-eyed tattoo makes a lot more sense now.
Yes, doesn't it? And so that will kind of get the one kind of purple eye stalk will kind of move and go out to the side and kind of look at you, and then kind of retreat back in with the other ones. Just remember, you owe me one.
I owe you more than one.
For now. Yes, think on it, and I'm not going anywhere. And I'll just
Sounds like a plan.
smile with that gigantic teeth smile, like it's disturbing yet somehow sweet.
Love it. I love my comedic beholder patron named
Yeah.
One-Eyed Willie.
Your
This is fucking fantastic.
comedic magic daddy.
My god is a Willy.
A One-Eyed Willie.
Oh god. The comedic timing on that was amazing.
Hasn't talked in like an hour and a half, and then jumps in perfectly.
I know, right? You were muted for like half the session.
Yes.
Lucius was just ready to jump on that Willy.
Exactly.
Get him out now.
All right, come on, guys. Let's not ride him too hard.
I think he's doing that on his own.
Oh, that's so good. All right. You guys head off to the other half of your day at this point if you guys are done with the conversation.
Walk over to Nymeria and say, well, that was that what you expected?
I still don't really understand what just happened. I don't, but then again, I didn't know why we were here, so.
Willie is now using
Uh,
2 eye stalks as like a fingers, as like a fist, and has a toothpick and is cleaning in between his teeth while you guys are still there, standing there.
yeah. I'll imagine, unless anybody else has anything to say, we'll just take our leave.
I want to steal his
And
toothpick. I'm kidding. No.
I'm going to need you to make 4 dexterity saving throws, please.
I mean,
I really want to say I think I've been involved in enough theft for a while, so I don't want to be involved with this.
Trying to pickpocket something with like 12 eyes seems like a bad plan.
especially when it's in his mouth. But that was the fun.
What's your plus to sleight of hand?
14.
You'd only have to roll a 9 or higher. Not saying do it, but because that would end badly. Like very badly, but
If your
Only if I
backup character
fail.
wants to come play,
Only if I fail.
Oh man.
I mean, it is a better way to die than drowning in the ocean because an NPC fucked up a
very true.
telephone. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
You guys head up the elevator out of this secret place. That's where we'll pick up next week. What?
Of course, that's why I'll leave it.
Well, I can't raid who I want to raid, so that's interesting.
Well, I rolled a
Why not?
4, so I'm glad I didn't do it.
Radar bud. If you guys are watching this live, go hang out, talk. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, thanks everybody. We'll be back next Wednesday for Cult Busters episode 14. We're off Monday for no particular reason because I'm not gonna say what it is. I'll see you guys then.
Independence Day.
Bye.